It is a crisp fall day, and you are out for a drive. The destination is not set. You just cruise along, the open window guiding the breeze through your hair. You pass a sign, and it announces, "Welcome to Tower Heights, population 600, established 1902. The name seems familiar, and the air seems to take on a chill. As you progress, you feel the need to roll up the window and turn on the heat. A fog begins to roll in the closer you get to the outskirts of the town, and by the time the first signs of any buildings come into view, visibility has fallen to around 10%. You slow down and take in your surroundings. You seem to be in the industrial part of town, bland concrete boxes symmetrically lining each side of the street. There are a few vehicles sparsely parked along either side of the road, and as you make your way along, there are more and more vehicles parked, but something seems off. You don't really notice it until you arrive in what appears to be the downtown area. It hits you as you park next to a Plymouth. You have not seen a single vehicle any newer than perhaps 1970. You get out of your car and suddenly, the air doesn't seem so chilly anymore. You elect to remove your jacket, as it is now far too warm, feeling more like summer. Locking your car as you begin to explore this strange landscape, other things start to seem rather odd. For one, despite every store window having an open sign displayed, there appears to be no one in sight, or so you think. As you pass the third or so building, the sign out front displaying Howard's Flowers, you catch a glimpse of movement, causing you to halt, wondering if it was just a trick of your mind. As you turn to leave, you finally see what the source of the movement was. Towards the back of the store, a door lays open and a figure is peeking out from behind it, just enough for you to make out that it is a man. You lean in closer to the window, cupping your hands around your eyes to try and minimize the glare, and that's when you see the figure slide out of sight, obviously noticing your presence. Shrugging uneasily, you turn away from the window and continue down the street. You soon find yourself leaving the downtown and arriving in a more residential setting. Few cars remain parked in the driveways of most homes, but no lights are on in any window. You catch glances of people appearing at the windows, apparently watching you, but they vanish as quickly as they appeared. A cold sweat begins despite the ever-increasing heat of the air. As you continue to walk up the street, you remove your sweater as well. Up ahead, there are about 3 or more blocks to go before things open up near a set of railway tracks. You stop, weighing the options, and decide to continue with lack of better judgment. In the clearing, the fog has receded slightly, allowing an odd shape to make an appearance at the end of the railway tracks. You pause again, longer this time as your judgment takes hold. After much debate and hesitation, you follow the tracks towards the structure approximately a quarter mile away. The heat has intensified, but that isn't much cause for concern at the moment. What is cause for concern is, as the structure comes into view, is what the structure is. It is an entrance to a mine, but more alarming than that, orange fingers of flame lick out, and that's when you realize what the source of the now tremendous heat is. The entire mine is on fire, burning for countless years, possibly burning right beneath the very town itself. With this, any bravado felt about exploring the mine and the rest of the town evaporates, and you turn in the opposite direction, wanting to run. But the heat is just too much, so you can only maintain a steady walking pace along the tracks. 30 minutes later, you arrive once again at your car. You are constantly on edge, for as you traverse the streets on the way back, more and more people appear at the windows, remaining staring at you, when before they would meld back into the shadows. As you get in your car, a light comes on in the store window you're parked next to, causing you to flinch. You start the car and turn on the air conditioning, as the heat is now nearly unbearable. You throw the transmission into drive, and halfway through the U-turn, the pavement in front of you suddenly buckles, and then opens up, revealing a hellish inferno. You slam on the brakes, but it is too late. The heat is the last thing you feel as you careen into the fissure. You stifle a scream as you sit bolt upright in bed, sweating profusely. Your breathing gradually slows as you wake up. The dream remains, unlike your regular dreams that fade from memory as you wake up, spiking your inner curiosity. You get out of bed and move towards your desk, where your laptop sits. You power it up and open the web browser to Google, where you type Tower Heights Mine Fire. The computer hesitates for a moment, and then the search results appear, sending a chill up your spine as you read each result. Mine fire rages on, death count rising. Town to be evacuated. Toll of missing residents climb as weeks pass. Abandoned town, not abandoned? You click the search bar, and as you type Tower Heights Abandoned Town, the page 404s and you are left puzzled. You restart the browser and open Google without any issue, and as you type in your original search query, the results displayed are nothing. As the first light of dawn appears, you still sit at your computer. Each attempt made to find any additional information on the town and the mine proves unsuccessful, and by now, you simply have given up. The air feels chilly as you make your way to your car, intent on following the same route you traversed in your dream. Pulling out the road map, you scan the highways and come across a blotch of ink. Holding the map up, you try to see what is concealed behind the ink blotch, and you see Tower Heights written in plain text. The road around you seems familiar as you drive along, and you slow as you approach a sign. You bring your car to a gradual stop about 5 yards from the sign, which reads, Tower Heights, population 600, established 1902. Pulling out your cell phone, you snap a photo, just for some proof of the place's existence. You open the car door, and a blast of heat hits you, causing you to fall back into the car. As you move to turn around and head away from the sign, back towards home, you see forms of people trudging towards you, and you don't hesitate to floor it, wanting to get as far away from that place as possible. You arrive home and run inside to your computer, where you begin to search for any record of Tower Heights, and this time, the browser redirects you to a black page with just one line of text across the top. One of us. What does this mean? A knock on your door breaks your thought process and you move to answer it. Before unlocking the door, you look through the peephole and are met with the sight of countless people, all dressed in mining gear, with skin charred beyond recognition. A single voice comes from the middle of the gathering, impossible to tell who it came from.
We can't let you go that easy.